Okay, so I realized that every time I let go of someone that was detrimental to my mind, my spirit, anytime I decided to walk away, finally, after taking on a lot from people, when I decided to let go of them, like let go of their hand and stop pulling them and trying to pull them towards me, as soon as they were gone and I was focused on myself because I had no choice, that's when I leveled up. That's when I leveled up. When the focus was on me, that's when I leveled up. Oh, I miss it. And guess what? I'm dealing with situations and I'm dealing with people that are not making me feel, whew, okay, I don't want my time to be up, so I'm gonna make it quick. But I'm dealing with situations. I'm putting myself in places, i.e. jobs, situationships, relationships, confrontations that I could avoid with family members. As soon as I just decide to just, right? That's when I level up. That's when I like get in advance and I meet new people or get into like a new situation. So it seems like when I'm allowing things to beat me up and not taking myself out of the situation and being able to properly communicate is very important, because I have not always been able to properly communicate with people and with specific people that I have communicated in a very toxic way before. And I own that because I know where it came from now. And I know it came from being a hurt and hurt little girl. A little girl that just didn't feel like she fit anywhere in any space, like just not knowing where I fit in. Want to fit in certain places, but just not seeming like I belong to that space. I don't know if that makes sense. Yeah. But what I do know is that I always triumphed when I took myself out of certain places, in front of certain people, out of certain groups, out of certain behaviors. When I decided, like, you know what, actually, this time I'm not gonna do what I usually do and send a long paragraph. I'm not gonna do that. You know what, actually, this time when somebody says something to me that gets underneath my skin and triggers me, I'm not gonna respond the way that I used to. I'm gonna do something completely different and catch them off guard. Like it was like it's like a shift happens, and then you go up. Like you can't go back. You can't revert. You can't show no change. Like your chart has to be going up. It has to only be going up from here. And I'm in I'm in self-discovery mode. I'm in self-discovery mode. And I'm in self-development mode too. And I think it's nice when you can figure it out on your own just by being self-aware, because sometimes people need guidance, like a life coach and or a therapist, you know, to help them navigate through their emotions or their life things and happenings. And because I'm one of those kinds of people that doesn't actually believe that what happens in the world is just what happens in the world. It's what happens in my world because it's happening in my mind. So right now it's like, okay, my mind it must be chaotic. And I need to sit down. Like right now I'm in a season where I just lost my job and I don't have that consistent income anymore. And now I'm in the season of like being patient and waiting for the next thing to happen, trying to figure out what I can do to make something happen. I'm just trying, different things, but it's character development, it's self-discovery, and it's granting me the time like to be I have to get ready. I have to get ready to go open up my business. That's the one thing that I do have. But I have been granted the time to like take a break and actually sit back and think and like discover what life really is and not just feel like life is just happening to you. Just sit back and relax and take some time to hear yourself think your thoughts, to look at situations in hindsight, to reflect. I'm getting the opportunity to do that, and it's doing a lot of good for me. And it just made me realize like I was in a like on a hamster wheel. Like, all right, work, pay bills, do a couple things I like, but I wasn't ever really like taking the time. Like I used to journal when I was young. I kind of journaled throughout the years, but it slowed down as I got older. But now I'm journaling again, and I'm journaling frequently. I'm meditating. I had attempted it at one point in time, but now I'm like really actually consciously more or intentionally wanting to actually take some time to sit down with myself. That's when I triumphed, when it was just me and it wasn't somebody else's like succubus energy or draining energy, when it was just me. I love that for me. I love me for me. I love me. I love me finally. Like, I love me so much more than I ever had before, to the point where, like, no red flag will prosper. No red flag responses. No toxic responses. Peace, zen, whatever you want to call it. Serendipity. So it's upon me, and I'm grateful.